These football players can afford to buy your entire town and still have change for a latte. Get ready to be floored by the outrageous and borderline ridiculous things they spend their fortunes on. Be sure to stick around for number one, because it's unforgettable. Who needs a solid gold toilet seat? First up is Neymar, one of the highest paid athletes in the world, with a net worth of over $200 million. Neymar's extravagant lifestyle is no secret. He's got it all, from a fleet of luxury cars that would make any car enthusiast drool, to a yacht that could double as a small island. But that's not all. He's also got a private jet that he uses to jet around the world in style. And let's not forget his love for bling. Neymar's collection of jewelry, including his iconic golden ear studs, is estimated to be worth over $1 million. But what really sets Neymar apart from the rest of us mere mortals is his custom-built $1 million dressing room, complete with a giant portrait of himself hanging above the fireplace. With his net worth growing every year, it's safe to say that Neymar's lifestyle will only become more extravagant with time. Get ready to meet the man who puts the Z in crazy. That's right, it's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the Swedish sensation with a net worth of over $190 million. This guy's got more cash than a casino, and he's not afraid to show it. He's got a castle that would make King Arthur himself jealous, complete with a moat and drawbridge. Let's not forget about his Ferrari collection. He's got so many Ferraris that he could start his own car dealership. And when he's not cruising around in his fancy cars, he's lounging on his own private island. I mean, who needs friends when you can buy your own island? But that's not all. Zlatan's love for luxury extends beyond just material possessions. He's also got a special robot friend that helps him train. Yeah, you heard that right. Zlatan's got his very own robot training partner. I mean, who needs a human training partner when you can have a robot that never gets tired and is always ready to kick some ball? It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. We can only imagine what other extravagant purchases Zlatan has in store. Maybe he'll buy his own rocket ship or a unicorn farm. But you know who probably does have a unicorn farm? That's right, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's time to talk about the man, the myth, the legend. With a net worth of over $500 million, this Portuguese superstar is living the dream. And by dream, we mean he's basically got everything. From his fleet of luxury cars, including a Bugatti and a Lamborghini Aventador, to his own private jet, Ronaldo is the ultimate baller. Let's not forget about his 7-story mansion in Madrid, complete with a gym, cinema, and museum of his own accomplishments. That's right, he's so good he has a museum dedicated to himself. But that's not even the craziest thing about Ronaldo's life. This guy once dropped $18 million on a New York loft that he never even lived in. That's right, he bought an apartment just to use it as a crash pad for his friends when they're in town. Talk about hospitality. And let's not forget about his fashion choices. Ronaldo is known for his love of high fashion and bold statement pieces, like the time he wore a leather jacket with studs the size of golf balls. Pretty soon, they're gonna be the size of soccer balls. When you're CR7, you can wear whatever you want and make it look good. But there's someone who might make it look better. Lionel Messi. Move over, Elon, because we've got another guy who could probably buy a small country if he wanted to. With a net worth of over $400 million, this Argentine football superstar is living the life most of us can only dream of, and he's not afraid to show it off. From his private jet, which he probably uses to take his family on weekend getaways to exotic locations, to his mansion in Barcelona, which is bigger than most castles. Messi is all about the luxurious lifestyle. And let's not forget about his car collection. He's got a Ferrari F430 Spider, a Maserati Gran Turismo, and a rare Pagani Zonda. Basically, he's got more horsepower in his garage than most people do in their entire neighborhood. But what does he do with all this money? Well, he's been known to invest in some pretty interesting things, like a football-themed amusement park in China. You heard that right, an amusement park dedicated entirely to football. We can only imagine the roller coasters shaped like footballs and the cotton candy shaped like nets. But hey, when you're Lionel Messi, you can do whatever you want, but not as much as number one on our list. Hold on to your seats, because we're about to talk about David Beckham, the man who takes luxury to the next level. With a net worth of over $450 million, he's not just a football player, but a true mogul. He's got cars so expensive they could feed a small village for a year, a mansion in London that's basically a castle, and enough designer clothes to dress the entire cast of a James Bond movie. And let's not forget his ownership stakes in multiple businesses, including an MLS team. When Beckham isn't busy being a fashion icon, he's probably lounging in his hot tub made of solid gold, or taking a dip in his Olympic-sized swimming pool filled with champagne. Okay, we might be exaggerating a bit, but you get the idea. Beckham is the epitome of lavish living. But don't worry, he's not completely self-absorbed. He's also known for his philanthropy work, using his wealth to help children in need around the world. All in all, he's proof that if you have enough money, you can buy literally anything. As we've seen with these football players, they have more money than they know what to do with. While it's easy to envy their lavish lifestyles, it's worth considering the impact that this kind of extreme wealth can have on the sport and its fans. But hey, at least we can all live vicariously through their extravagant purchases. Of course, with great wealth comes great responsibility. Some of these players have faced criticism and controversy for their excessive spending habits, which is really just a fancy way of saying they bought too much stuff. But if we had that much money, we'd probably buy everything we've ever wanted to. What do you think about these insanely expensive things that football players own? Let us know in the comments.